What's going on? Move the Mouse here, back in City Skylines, the town of Winterfell. And we have a successful university now. At the end of the last episode, after I finished recording, I realized that I had schools out turned on, turned education boost on, turned schools off. Schools out, off. And everything is settling down nicely. So we've got 5,000 students now. And 6 out of 8 academic works. Let's go ahead before we forget and fund another one. And yeah, let's see what we can drop in here. Now, we've got a ton of residential demand, so I actually want to do something here first. And that is, we're going to do some neighborhoods in behind here. So I just want to double check. I've made that all a district. Now, for any of the housing in this district... let me see. Hold on. Where is my district name? Franklin Heights. We want to come in here... and we're going to say themes, enable themes, and University City. There's no existing residential zoned off over here, so we should be fine there. And what I want to do is I want to build a couple neighborhoods, because the commercial buildings that are here are complaining about not enough workers, probably soon not enough customers. So let's get a couple streets through here. Not too much, but just to mix and match things up a bit. Let's go up. A little curvy street up there. Do the same thing here. We'll come down the other way a little bit. Towards here. And then maybe we can sneak a road or two off of this. Like that. Well, something like that. And then we can come over here on the other side behind the dormitories. And do the same sort of thing. So we'll get close to the train tracks, but not too close. Let's delete that and have a 2-lane road coming off of that. That can connect up over here. And we'll do one through the middle maybe. And one that comes over this way, right up behind the dorms. And maybe it loops back around like that. I don't know. When you're on the ground, it seems okay. It may look a little crazy from up here. Let's paint our zoning. And give me a second here, and I'll be right back after we define some zoning. I'm not going to do this right next to the dorms. We'll provide a little bit of a buffer for anyone that wants to move in here. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so we've zoned off all of this. We do need to heat it. So let's extend some pipes out around this area. Overlap a little more than we need to, that's fine. We've got a fair amount of residential and a little bit of, I shouldn't say a little bit, fair amount of residential and commercial, which hopefully will fill in over here. And then a tiny little bit of industrial that we're not going to worry about. So we'll jump back into... what did we do? We did the drama club. We have not done an outdoor study hall. And hopefully, will that fit? Oh, that won't fit on that bend that I made. So we'll have to come across this way. About 3 on either side. That's pretty well centered. And that looks pretty nice in the snow. It's unfortunate the mounding that's happening there. Again, it's a fix-it-later thing. We can come in here and flatten the terrain out and really move some stuff around, but I don't think it's worth it right now. We've got the gymnasium. And how are we going to kind of balance out our campus a little bit? We want to put some stuff kind of everywhere. Initially, I was thinking of putting the other schools over here, but then we needed so many dorms. We are at 9,000 of 12,000 possible students here, so we may have to use up more of the space behind on the highway side. So, gymnasium, let's tuck this in. Yeah, that's easy enough to get to on foot. There's a footpath right there. That can get us to the gymnasium. Cafeteria we'll put a little bit more centered. Is that close enough to all the students? Yeah. They can walk off some of the extra calories. It's fine. There we go. Cafeteria. We've got a fountain. Can we cram that in up there? Of course not. So let's throw the fountain over here. And the library. Put the library there. We've got all these logs that were kind of piled up right in a row. I put a footpath through here and it overwrote some of them, but I'm going to leave them for now. Whoa. There's a lot of them. And they animate in at really funny distances. It's so weird. Console does not have the best level of detail when it comes to zooming out. And let's get our last couple buildings in. So, library we did. Art club. So many dorms, it's ridiculous. Can we get that? It'd be awesome if we could cram it in right there. Art club can kind of go on the center quad there. Commencement office. Can we get that right there? Kind of adjacent to the main building. I think that would be nice. Look at that. What a great spot for graduation. Look at that view. And then an academic statue. Where can we put that one in? Will that fit? That'll fit. That has a nice look to it. I like it. Again, without the mounding. We can fix the mounding later. Looking more for placement of things. So all those buildings are going to be locked. We can drop in our second school. This one being environmental studies. Enlighten the masses about negative effects of consumer culture on nature, reducing garbage accumulation in the city, increases attractiveness, requires campus area. So how big is this thing? It's deeper than my previous footpaths would allow, so let's get rid of those for now. And we'll see how big this last one is. Tough to tell. These seem a little smaller than the counterparts in the other universities, though, these specialized schools. This is a clinic. Dropped a couple of those in. I had not done that yet. Don't forget, we've got fire and police. Drop those in, and then we dropped in a couple clinics. One here, and one down the other side of the campus for those strange burning sensations that happen after the toga parties. Heating. Let's take care of that. We'll just do this whole side of the highway, just in case. So this area has started to fill out nicely. I think I may have added this neighborhood right here to meet some of the residential demand, hoping to pull more students in, and didn't realize that I had the schools out policy on, so we're doing well. We're doing well. We are way above where we need to be on students. We're going to hit that academic works, I believe, this year. And we're up there on attractiveness. So we'll be able to drop in a few more of those buildings that are still locked. Already got an abandoned building over there. That's great. I did some commercial space immediately across the university. Turn it into more of a university town, right? You're going to have shopping and stuff nearby for the kids to enjoy. And then we've got our university city houses that are cropping up over here. Bookstore and laundry. Apparently that's interesting. Do those just show up in the regular pool now? Because I thought those were University City specific when you zoned. No, I guess that would do for commercial too. Never mind. So while we're waiting for the next academic year to complete, I cleared out a little spot over here. And you can see it's mostly flat. And I've actually cleared the trees from it so I can kind of see where it's flattest. And we're going to bring this road up from the roundabout. We'll do 6-lane road for this because it's going to support all the football stadium and all the varsity sports. And I'd like to think IRL that might require a bit of traffic management. So maybe what we could do from here is kind of split this off into some 4 lanes. So let's actually do that on kind of its own grid, come to think of it. So we'll do this. kind of follow the plain, the plateau rather. That is not the road that I wanted. I really like the 4-lane with trees in this one. Those snow-covered trees, they look pretty nice. And then we'll go back to our straight tool. We'll come off at 90 degrees here. Again, we'll just kind of provide this outer rim for traffic handling. Let's do this though. Let's take this back. Take that back all the way. And let's do a nice smooth slope up to here. So if we go back over to our landscaping tools and grab the slope and define it there kind of just before the road. And we'll just follow with the brush very slowly up that way. Kind of soften that up. And maybe we'll do it one more time just to see how much the terrain shifts as a result. I think we got most of it. That's pretty good. That will be at least a smoother incline. The road shouldn't bump as much. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. We'll do the 4-lane. The 4-lane's more than enough traffic for this. I say that now. If I end up regretting my decision later, that will be my own fault. So we'll come about halfway. We'll curve it up just a little bit. So now we've got a 4-lane road leading down into the town. Intersections wise, let's go clean a couple of these up because we did add some. I'm stopping traffic coming across from the university and on this lower, shorter end of the street. These cars, I'm thinking, coming from this way, very rarely are going to be going straight, so they should be going left. These cars coming off the highway may go either direction, but mostly right, I'm guessing. So that should be fine for traffic flow there. And then down this way, let's take this intersection off. We'll stop the traffic here and we'll let people come into the zone nice and easy. Just to double check, I think. Yeah, this is all part of our campus area. So any sports that we put up here should be fine. We've got tons of money, so let's go ahead and do it. I think first and foremost, one of the biggest crowd draws is going to be the football stadium. So let's commit that to our first spot, right? People are coming into the zone, probably going to be for football. Ooh, the stadium is snow covered too. I like it. That is a nice touch. And at least in the United States, baseball would be another important focus here. So maybe we could do that. Next door. That works. I think. I don't know. Do we have room to get a road in there? Probably not. Maybe. 2-laner? Oh yeah, definitely. Right? Can we come through here with that? Yeah, we can. Okay. Something like so. And now we've got plenty of room for our last 3. Track and field in the snow. Man, that's gonna stink. The track itself has snow on it. Like, that really is not safe. There should be an indoor option for snowfall maps. And then why don't we bring this road faster, go this way, around, like that. And that way we can cram in our last, what, 2? Which is the basketball arena. Can we get that in over here? Just to switch things up a little bit. So we'll throw the basketball arena right there. And the aquatic center here on the end. So there's our little sports complex. This one's not the best designed, I will admit, but at least on the grander scheme of things, it's got its own highway exit that splits traffic to the university, small residential neighborhood, and then the roundabout can also dump traffic over here before it becomes a problem. Make sure this is all heated. Come on. 22. That heat and water everything. Okay, the only thing it's complaining about now is electricity. So let's get an extension cord up from over here, I guess. And that should spread power to everything. Yeah, absolutely. So the one last thing to think about is extending metro coverage, I think, would make sense. So from the end of the university line, let's bring people to the football stadium and baseball stadium. That's a good one stop. And then we could swing them up here and kind of hit all three at the same time. Like that, I think. So we'll bring this up and around that tunnel. Like that, and then we have to kind of slink this one around. These are really close together, but it's cold out, and if people don't have to walk... I did not do a bicycle policy on this map, because I thought it was unrealistic for people to be biking around the town when it's 15 degrees Fahrenheit out. For those of you in other parts of the world, that is well below 0 Celsius. 32 Fahrenheit is 0 Celsius. So that is way too cold to be riding a bicycle around. So that's very boxy and very plain, but it solves our problem. It increases our campus attractiveness. We can also now go in to our campus area and affect varsity sports. So for this, we'll crank up the cheerleading budget. We'll go, let's go halfway. What do we got? 5 sports, 12 coaches? 3 per team? Sure. Offense, defense, head coach. I don't know what the offensive and defensive coaches are going to do in the aquatics center, though. I go with water polo. Never mind, take it back. The poor kids that run track here. I'm so sorry. Baseball, too. The field is very well groomed. Everywhere else has snow. If we were going for realism, we probably wouldn't have track and field and we wouldn't have baseball in this environment. Obviously, indoor sports are fine, and football can be played. It can be played anywhere. So, where are we at? We've got a crime happening over here, but we do have a little police station nearby that's helping out. Oh, they have to go all the way down. Can they U-turn here at the end of the street? They can. Okay. So they're U-turning to get places. That's fine. Whatever. They're good. They're good. Okay, back to the university. So we've got academic works funded. We've got some money invested in our team. And what's a good cold weather animal? The eagles, I guess? They're probably better suited to cold climates than any of the others. Although Chirpy does wear a hat, but we used chirpers in the last one. So the eagles. And let's go for a nice golden eagle. Whoa, what's up over here? Is this all traffic coming? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's backing up a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay, well that's problematic at best. Everybody's going to the stadium. Let's see. Hold on. Academic year report. We've unlocked some stuff. Labs, bookstore, auditorium. Let's drop those in before I forget. We won 5 trophies our first year? Okay. Try and keep up, huh? Let's drop these buildings in. Auditorium, bookstore, laboratory. And then we'll come back and fix this. Auditorium, bookstore. What's it? I already forgot. Auditorium, laboratories, bookstore. Ooh, that'll just fit right there. That's perfect. Bookstore off on the edge of campus. We'll do a little bit more variety over here. And then we've got 3 more buildings and 1 school to drop in if we hit prestigious. So before we forget, we've got plenty of students. We've got plenty of attractiveness. We need 6 academic works. That may not happen. That's not going to happen this year. So this is a burner year, unfortunately. Let's see where our water coverage is at, and then we'll go fix our highway. And I will let it play offline. We'll reconvene at the end of at the end of whatever academic year gets us to prestigious, and then we can drop in the last couple buildings and call it quits for the dropping in of campuses on the previous cities. We may revisit some of the other cities that I've done also, but I want to get back to 2 projects. One being Portsmouth. That's a PC build that's been happening. And the other one, potentially starting a brand new city from the ground up on one of the new campus maps. So let me know what you would like to see next if you're leaning one way or the other. Let's do this. Let's delete this road and both of these segments. And let's connect these in 2-lane highways with the freeform tool. And this allows traffic to bend into it a little bit more. So rather than taking like a 90-degree corner there, you can soften up that angle of attack just a little bit. That should help. That should help speed the flow a little bit. So let's go to upgrade and change this, because 2 lanes becoming 2 lanes should be fine. And then we gotta what? Reverse direction on this segment over here. Change direction. Thank you. And let's see if that at least lets this flow a little bit better, right? Cars shouldn't have to come to the same slowdown. You can see, like over here, they have to almost completely stop to make that 90-degree turn. They're a little speedier getting off the highway right now. Most of the traffic is coming to the sports arena, and that definitely should help this backlog a bit. We'll come back to that. We'll see. Everybody's unhappy. That means we just lost a game, cascading across the entire city. They take their sports very seriously. They take 2. They take their sports very seriously in Winterfell. But yeah, that's a good spot. That's a good spot to end for today, because what we'll do, like I said in the last episode this week on Friday, where are we at? So we've got 1 more level to achieve. I'm not going to do it this academic year, most likely. So we'll have to wait through 2 academic years to get those academic works, but we've got enough attractiveness. We've got plenty of students. Hopefully that stays flat. We've got enough above what we need where even if we lost a fair percentage of the student population, we should be okay. I shouldn't say such things because I'll get burned by it. And I don't know if that comes through on the mic, but the baby, she's a 3-year-old. She's very upset about something. Maybe you know how toddlers can be, maybe not. But then again, that may not even come through on the microphone, so it may not matter. But either way, good spot to end. Hopefully we'll be able to pick up and drop the last couple buildings in. We'll have another prestigious university. This one, the Citadel. Why have the police not? Okay, that is a problem for another episode. If you enjoyed this one, likes, comments, and shares all help the channel a lot and are greatly appreciated. Subscribe, hit the bell, Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. You probably heard it all before. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the support. And until the next one, this is Move the Mouse, signing off.